What's up, guys? So on to the next YouTube video. I finally completed the two-part video of the 10 LPs, or my 10 favorite LPs I acquired last year, regardless of the pressing date or any other factor, just if I acquired them in 2024. So for this video, I'm going over so far what I've acquired this year, the first month. I mean, technically it's February, but yeah, what I acquired in January so far. A lot of these I ordered in last year, some even in November. Just took a little while, but yeah, it's not too much stuff, but you know, enough to make some type of YouTube video off it, right? So another news, though, I'm probably moving out of this place and out of Florida here in the next few weeks to a month, so that's something new. Soon you'll see me making YouTube videos in a totally different room, so that should be interesting. Moving to a whole new different state, so that's a lot to digest because it kind of came out of nowhere, but I mean, some of you might not know, but I live in Florida at the moment. I live in South Florida, and it's super expensive, so I've wanted to get out for a little while. I've been here almost 12 years, so getting out of Florida seems honestly unreal, because it's not that I necessarily hate this place, but I feel like, you know, there's just no reason to be here anymore. And the state I'm going, well, I mean, I'll just tell you guys, it's Georgia. It wouldn't be my first pick, but it's the easiest opportunity since I'm going with some family members, and it's way fucking cheaper. Like, the place we might get, like, this is like a condo, what is it called? A condo time house type shit where I live in right now. And there's literally like houses that are like $1,000 like cheaper than this place. I mean, what I'm in now is not in a bad area or anything, which is why it's so pricey. But, you know, South Florida, generally speaking, is just not cheap at all. So, you know, there's a lot of cool things about it, I guess. But yeah, it wouldn't be my first pick out of moving out of Florida. My goal is to get out of Georgia too, eventually. I have a few states I'd like to at least maybe try to live in the U.S., or I was thinking about doing some type of holiday visa thing going on, and maybe work in Europe temporarily, or maybe even, I mean, as far as the information I got told by a mutual, if you do good at a job in Europe, if you're on a holiday visa, they could sponsor your visa so you can like move in, or at least like stay longer or something along those lines. But overall, I'm undecided yet, so we'll see. But for now, Georgia's the next step. So besides the point, we'll get on to some of the first, you know, music I acquired in 2025, the first month. So first is a tape that I posted on my Instagram yesterday, actually, and it's a private release by an artist I'm sure a lot of you know, and I posted about it on my story, you know, the day it arrived. I got it from a friend, and pretty cool, you know. I didn't expect to get anything like that, but I was told, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll get it. Like, I have nothing to lose from getting that. It's really good. It's a private Volkswagen release. I believe it's only 1 or 2 songs. I know it's either one song on each side or the same song. I've only listened to this once, but my tape player is a bit sketchy. That's why I don't listen to tapes as much anymore. I'm definitely looking to get a new tape player eventually. Preferably I'd want to get a tape deck, like, you know, if what is it, like an adapt, the other piece, I forgot what it's called, but sometimes you don't need it. But yeah, something a little like for tape specifically. But I might get just a better one, like a cheaper but like a reliable one in the meantime. But besides the point, I've only listened to this once, and yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I mean, it's just what you'd expect from a Volkswagen. It's got, you know, the similar type of riffs, and I think it's definitely like noticeably different than any of the music I own out of his public releases, but still, you know, same old Volkswagen. So up next, we will go over an Absurd 7, Pure Darkness. I believe this was originally released in 2020. Yeah, you got 2 songs. You got the title track on side B, and then another song. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, so this, yeah, like I said, this came out in 2020, and I didn't even get into this until like a month ago, actually. Like, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, I know a lot of artists, and there's like a lot of material I haven't heard, like, some, you know, because I'm very listening to the same stuff I know by an artist. I mean, I do venture out quite a bit, but, you know, not enough to like know everything all right now or anything. But yeah, I haven't even heard this, and I discovered it probably at the end of last year, beginning of this year, and I heard Pure Darkness. I'm like, God damn, I don't know what took me so long to try to listen to this. I really like that title track. I mean, the track on side A is really good too, but yeah, Pure Darkness, I'm like, wow, it's a really good track. I really enjoy it, and it was on Hell's Headbanger, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna get this shit real quick. It was only like $10, you know, so yeah, wasn't sleeping on that 7. So now we go to the 12s. Yeah, the videos are already at 5 minutes. Maybe I'll make this a two-part video. I mean, we'll see. We're already at 5 minutes. I'd want it anywhere between 10-20 minutes, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, the next vinyl. So this vinyl, sadly, my sister's cat got a hold of it, and there's some bite marks on it. It's overall fine, but it really bothers me. In fact, I might buy another one because my OCD says I cannot let that slide. But yeah, I mean, my cat, or my sister's cat, was in my closet. Sometimes she'll like barricade herself in my closet back there for like, it could be like over 8 hours. Like I have no idea she's in there. Like I don't even see her go in, and she's just super quiet, sleeping, like barricaded in all my laundry and shit. And yeah, I didn't know she was in there. I left for work and I locked her in, and she chewed on the fucking vinyl. It really sucks. But like I said, I might get a new one. But now that I'm moving, that's the least of my worries. And so moving in such short notice. So yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. We'll get to it. It is Eagle's Nest, the demo from 2024. I believe it came out in March of 2024. A Legacy Reborn, Forever Written in Blood. It's 5 tracks with intro and outro. See where my cat kind of got a hold of it. Yeah, shit really fucking bothers me. Because, even if you want to hate on ASR or whatever, this vinyl, like the cover and stuff is super good quality. And it's just like, oh, what a fucking waste to have bite marks in it. But like I said, what can you do? But yeah, this demo, super fucking good. I only heard track 2, with the first track after the intro, and I was like, god damn, I really like that. I had to check out the rest of the demo. And yeah, it's short, it's a little under 20 minutes, but yeah, it's definitely a really good release. I have a mutual who knows the dude behind this project, and he pre-heard the album, I guess. I think it's coming out this year, and yeah, let's just say I'm super hyped for it. I think this project has a lot of potential to definitely be something strong in the underground black metal scene. So yeah, Eagle's Nest, definitely check that out if you haven't. And yeah. All right, guys, so now we're moving along. Yeah, I might make this a 2-part video. I mean, to be real, I haven't gotten that much ship. I don't want to fucking rush it either. So yeah, we'll get to it. The next album is Goat Penis's sophomore record. I'm pretty sure this is the record after Inhumanization, if I'm not mistaken. It came out some years later, I think, because of the debut came out in 2004. I think this didn't come out until like 2010 or something. I took a break or something. Besides the point. Pretty sure this is the sophomore. How do you say it? Biochem Terrorism, if I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But yeah, this record, yeah, super fucking good, super explosive and heavy. I said this on a story on Instagram that, yeah, Goat Penis is obviously war metal, or at least war metal oriented, but I think, their riffs and just their musical compositions expands out of war metal slightly. Not that it's, not war metal, I just think it's more than that, you could say. I mean, some people might disagree, but I think it's a little more, I don't want to say creative, like war metal's, like putting war metal in a negative light by any means, because I fucking love war metal. I mean, I got into war metal pretty much the same time I got into, just traditional black metal, and like I really just love both. But I mean, a lot of war metal has, similar formulas. You can, if you're really into it, you can, differentiate between different war metal bands and know off rip that it's not this band or that it's this band, of course. But I just think Goat Penis does it, like I said, expands out of your average like war metal sound. All right, the next album. So this is an Austrian band, and the band name's in German tongue. That might give it away. Yeah, this is their debut. I also got their second album from a seller, pretty good prices and a pretty good deal. I'll give a little story on it before, well, I guess I'll show it first before I give the story. It is Total Verschnog, probably not pronouncing that right. And yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce the debut. I'm assuming it's in German. Like I said, they're from Austria, but it's a white LP. But story is, obviously Final Agony pressed the first and second album, plus a demo that recently came out that we'll get to. Yeah, so I really procrastinated on getting those. I remember someone posted they're on Hell's Headbanger. It was probably like around maybe a little past summer of last year, and like they sold out and fucking real fast from Hell's Headbangers. But I remember Final Agony still had some copies left, and I remember like my friend got them, and he kind of reminded me that I should get them. And I'm like, what, I'll wait till next paycheck. They'll probably be there. And yeah, they sold out, and I was like, damn. I mean, that's completely on me. That's all on me. I had a chance to get it, but I chose to wait. So. And besides the point, fast forward like a few months later, I noticed, like, I didn't really look into it that deep, but I noticed they had test presses on there of both full lengths. And yeah, they were what, like $50, I think. And the thing that's good about test presses from Final Agony that I've heard is they don't come in some like plain white, like you know, just a white cover, not the album cover. Apparently it comes with the album cover, and you know, just like it would for like the regular one, except that it's a test press. So I thought that was, you know, really cool, because I mean, look, if I want a test press, I'm gonna get it no matter what. You know, they sound super great, but it's really cool. It's really cool if it comes with the album cover, or even an alternate album cover that's like exclusive to the test press. I think more, I mean, I would say more labels should invest in that, but easier said than done. There could be any reason why it doesn't work out that way. I don't know shit. I haven't run my own label yet, but you know, I always really appreciate if it's like an exclusive cover, or at least like an album, the regular album cover with the test press. But yeah, besides the point, I remember I noticed that, and like I got paid. I was getting paid in probably like 3 to 4 days, and the thing was, I could have gotten it then, but like, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be responsible, and I'm gonna wait until I get paid, just to, you know, practice not getting shit right away off rip, and thinking beforehand, and you know, being patient and stuff like that, and disciplined. And guess what? So that was like 3 days before I get paid, and then I noticed, I just randomly checked, like if it was not even a full day before I get paid, because I get paid on a Wednesday, but it's literally like right as 12 a.m. hits, probably around like between 12 or 12:30. Usually it hits like right when it turns Wednesday. And I was checking like Tuesday night, and I look, and they fucking sold out that day. I was like, God damn it. I was like, no, the one time I try to be responsible, they fucking sell out, right? Like fucking hours before I get paid. But yeah, so anyway, obviously I managed to get them anyway. I have the second full length too that we'll probably get to. And yeah, you know, I guess it worked out the way I wanted, because I mean, test presses would have been cool. I mean, I totally would have gotten them if I got it in time. But yeah, I'm fine with the regular. You know, it's a white LP, which is cool. I like white LPs. But yeah, we'll get to the next one. The next one's another U.S. black metal band, another newer one, like Eagle's Nest. It's this is another demo that came out in I think it was 2024. It was definitely probably 2024. And yeah, so they have 2 new tracks out right now for their newest release. I think it's called Blood Honor, if I'm not mistaken. But they're really fucking good, actually. And I actually heard those tracks before I heard this demo that came out last year. So I knew I got like those 2 tracks that are on YouTube right now are super fucking good. So I had high expectations for their past demo from the year before. I'm pretty sure this newest release that's coming out is their first full length, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll get to it. It is Stallnacht, if I'm pronouncing that, Reclaiming Nordic Divinity. And it's, I mean, you can't see it. I'm not going to get too much into each LP, you know, showing the variant stuff. I'll do that when I'm more going over the music solely. But it's a marble LP, so pretty nice. Really high quality gatefold or slipcase and album cover. All right, and speaking of exclusive covers for Test Press, I got one coming right now that's a collaboration between Nuclear War Now and New Era from the UK, I believe. Pretty sure New Era is from the UK. Yeah, it's I'll just show you guys. It is Goat Penis once again, and it is their debut Inhumanization with also an exclusive variant. I mean, you can kind of see it's like a blue LP. The regular Inhumanization with the original cover was either a black LP or a yellow LP. So this one obviously has an exclusive cover and an exclusive blue LP. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this sold out. I mean, it's a collaboration between, you know, NWN and New Era, but I don't know if Nuclear War Now or ever had it. I mean, if they did, basically it must have sold out really fast, because even when I remember I looked on their distro like last year when this album was repressed, and I didn't even see it on there. At least I don't remember seeing it on there. And yeah, I mean, even the yellow LP for the non-test press sold out really fast from Nuclear War Now. But yeah, this was on New Era still, and I was just browsing around when I was gonna do a little haul, and I'm like, oh shit. I mean, even New Era actually had the yellow LP too. I'm pretty sure that's like limited to 100 copies. I have no idea how much this is limited to. I don't think it says, but I would assume around 100, just like the yellow. But yeah, they had it on there. It was probably, I think, like 33 euros. So what? That's like $36 in US. So I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, obviously you got to pay for shipping, but you know, that's already expected. But yeah, this was a really cool find from New Era. I almost want to say this might be my favorite Goat Penis album, but I don't know. After, you know, especially after acquiring the second and third album of Goat Penis, it's hard to say at this point, but they're all really good. What's up, guys? So we got 4 LPs left of what I've so far acquired this year, and like I said, a lot of these were like last year or like even November. I should probably get to it because the other 2 videos are at 7 minutes and some change, so it's already around like 15 minutes. So should probably get to it. So this band, I actually saw this band at Texas in Forged in Defiance. I've heard the name before, but never really gave them a thorough listen. And they're black and war metal with like noise elements even. So anyone who saw the Forged in Defiance lineup or attended that festival knows which band I'm talking about. And this is their debut, and they've been around, I think, like 17 years or so. Or let me see. And I'll just show you guys real quick. I don't know how to say this band name, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they're from El Paso, where the fest was, but yeah, so this is the picture LP, 100 copies, and so yeah, this album, I think this album might have come out in like 2019 or something, but this came out 17 years after the band formed, so it was long awaited, very anticipated. So yeah, I mean, before that, I think they just had demos, EPs, and splits and such, so yeah, this is really cool to have. I don't know if this is a first pressing. I haven't done my research on that, but it's a vinyl pressing by Hell's Headbangers. And like I said, this is a picture disc, and then you got a red one, and then a black one. 400 red, and then 100 black. And I swear I saw more variants of it too. But yeah, I wasn't going to sleep on the picture disc because this album cover's fucking sick. You know, for this one, I'll show you guys something cool about it, even though I wasn't going into the detail for each vinyl. But yeah, you see that? Now watch this. Real cool, right? And then on top of that, the picture disc, like I said. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know it was gonna be that fancy, honestly. So shout out to J-Dog. We got 3 more vinyl. I'll skip through these 2 because it's a band I already went through. So we got Total Verschnog, their sophomore record, and their last release I think they've ever done, which I think this came out in 2014. I've listened to this before, and I thought it was good, but I liked the debut better. But, you know, after listening to it, especially on vinyl, like, I don't know, it made me appreciate it way more. I'm sure a lot of collectors have been in scenarios like that where they might like something kind of, get the vinyl, and then appreciate it 10 times more. But that's how I felt about this. The drums sound really fucking good on this album, and especially on vinyl. So that was really cool. But yeah, obviously I don't know how to say this, but get to the next one. Then now we have the demo that was, I think this was on for like Vinyl Agony put it on sale sometime in like early December, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they still have some. I know this one is 300 copies. It's a wide LP. You guys can probably see that. Yeah, actually, from a lot of mutuals I have on Instagram, they said this demo is actually their favorite material by the project or band. And yeah, I mean, I wasn't as familiar with it as I was the full length, and yeah, I really like it. It's a good bit longer than the debut. The debut is only like 30 minutes. This is like fucking 40 minutes, so a good 10 minutes longer. And the vocals are obviously more traditional black metal. Before, you got more of a unique vocal performance, I'd say. At least in my opinion, the debuts or the full lengths, I mean, the vocals are pretty unique and really have, you know, that more non-traditional sound, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, the music is good as ever. The vocals are still good, traditional or not. But yeah, was not sleeping on this. Definitely was not sleeping on this when I missed the fucking 2 full lengths from Final Agony because I waited too long. Then I missed the test presses too. But and I missed it on Hell's Headbangers. But anyway, yeah, we actually have 2 more records. So I'll try to hurry this up because I don't want the video too long. So now we got yet another Goat Penis record. And yeah, I've gotten a lot of Goat Penis the past couple months. But I mean, I've always really liked Goat Penis. And all I had before was their 2020 album that Nuclear War Now pressed a couple years ago. It was really nice quality, really cool, like lime green LP. But yeah, I mean, I like that album. But yeah, obviously I like their first few records way better. And yeah, I was like, I mean, when I saw Final Agony post this album and Biochem Terrorism and Nuclear War Now with their debut, I was like, I'm not missing out on that. And I actually remember Nuclear War Now had some of their early demos too that I didn't get, sadly. I just hesitated and slept on them. But I mean, I'm sure they're available somewhere from a seller or maybe a distro that's not as known. But besides the point, Depleted Ammunition, really cool LP. This might be actually my favorite Goat Penis record. And actually, I'm not sure if I actually listened to this album before getting the vinyl. Actually, when I heard it, I was like so blown away. I wasn't sure. I was thinking to myself, you know, I probably heard it sometime, but I just, you know, didn't pay too much attention to, which could still be true. But yeah, I was really blown away by this, and probably my favorite Goat Penis album. All right, so the last LP I've gotten this year is it is a bootleg and by Asar, and a lot of people probably will not like this, but you know, it's absurd, and it's a bootleg by Asar, ironically, which is pretty funny in my opinion. It is with the original artwork, and obviously it's Facta Lorna, or how you say it, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, so super good quality, and it's like a yellow LP, and I'm not really into the color yellow generally, but this is actually a really cool, it's like translucent, and it's not like bright kind of, I mean, it's kind of bright, but I don't know, it's a pretty cool LP. I didn't expect a yellow LP by itself to look as cool as it did. But yeah, you know, I definitely, I'm looking to collect more absurd material, and now, you know, I heard about it like last week. We're gonna get a box set of all the demos, and what is it, like a 5 LP box set? I don't know, I saw someone tease it, so that's something to look forward to. I hope that gets released by the time I already move, because, you know, I'm not ordering shit anytime soon, and then I want to find a job, you know, before I order anything again. But yeah, absurd. All right, guys, so we'll wrap it up right there. That's all the shit I've gotten so far, and this is definitely, obviously, I'm going to post a preview on my Instagram and TikTok, which is Antichrist Vomit Chalice, and obviously my YouTube is deathspells_666. Appreciate everybody watching. Definitely looking to make as much content as I can, as much YouTube videos. Thank you.